Hey, we are going to the next video now, and here goes. Let's see. We got the brought to you by here goes Jin and Jin and Jim.
I'm Evan and I study.
Wait. The title was a bit fast. Jin and Jim. Contact your studies. Moral value important.
I'm Evan and I study currently going to finish it. I'm Wei from FFPE.
Audio. What? Can't hear nothing, man.
I'm Ong Chen from Foundation in Science. I'm Dionzo from Salmon University, Malaysia.
Moral value for me is all about doing like good things. So something like loving, kind, helpful, those kind of things. So as long as like good behavior, for me is moral value.
I think moral value is very important because if we live in a world with moral value, we better life. Moral value is justified.
Can't hear anything.
In my opinion, moral value means being kind and helping others.
Yeah, moral value is definitely very important because everyone has good moral value.
You think moral value is important in a person's life?
Be a better society. So yeah, good moral value is like good behavior. So good moral values is a good environment for us to stay in as well. Yeah.
I think moral value is important because having moral value can form positive bonds with other people.
I can't hear her. The music is louder.
Yeah, I will pick up and give it back to the person. One thing is I saw the money dropping from my pocket and it's his money and not mine, so I'll give it back. I'll give the money back to him. And
Are you supposed to ask them this to test them or to ask them for their opinion?
we should always
Because of course if you ask anybody that, nobody's going to say they'll pick it up.
I will pick it up and return it because this wallet doesn't.
So everybody you ask about moral value are saints, right?
For me, I would definitely relate to that because moral value restrict me to do something.
Oh.
I think this is something wrong and I shouldn't do that. Yeah, so that's it.
Yes, we will. I think that we return the money to the person because we should be honest and don't take others' people's belongings.
Is that 50 ringgit note? You know, you should have done something like that in mind. You could have used fake money, you know? Okay, so I didn't see much credits here. Jin and Jim. Okay, I get it. So before we go to the next video called Run, just my feedback for this video. I think the social experiment it's good. I think it's good intention, but the questions that you ask about moral values are a little bit too elementary. Yeah, they're similar to the questions you ask primary school kids. You know, when they're being taught moral in class, the same old thing. I think you should have asked questions like, what's the relevance of moral value in this industry, or what, like okay, let's just say, if is moral value applicable in the real world, let's say in a dog eat dog world, in a highly competitive world. I mean, what do you think? Yeah, so I think you should have taken the moral value thing to the next level rather than keeping it at the basic, the elementary level. I think you should go further, because a lot of the things you did here has been done before, and I think the social experiment attempt is good. Attempt is good, but in terms of what you were doing there, it's nothing new. I think you could have played around with that. People use real money. You could have used fake money. You could have said, that person say, well, that ain't my money, so what happens? And then somebody will come and say, I'm sorry, this is a social experiment, but actually it's his money or whatever, you know, that sort of thing. Because to see what they would do next, you see. So it's not about picking the money up when someone drops it. It's about what to do with it when nobody comes to claim it. See what I mean? So there's a whole lot of difference. So I think the what are the representational elements here? Not much here actually, because here it's all about social experiment, but I think the social experiment needed to be a little bit more, you should have taken it, make it a little bit more analogical. It does not have to be a person who looks like a student who did it. I mean, like Dong Yong, for example, he could be in costume. It does not have to be a money thing that falls. It's not just money that you can work with. There are other things too. Let's say if Dong Yong dress up like a transvestite, okay, and he walks and then he sort of like his skirt falls off, and then what happens? You know, that sort of thing. I mean, it's radical, but I think it's workable. Or let's just say he's crying, or he's sitting down there, he's crying, or one of the girls is crying, and what would somebody do? You know, sort of thing. Does anybody come there and help? What if a person you can get someone to just go around and say, pretend that this person is in desperate need, and what would everybody do? You see, these are the things that will really make the information more valuable, because you got to play roles, and these roles are representational, because you could be anywhere at any point of time for this thing to happen. So I think the topic you chose is good, moral values, but I think you didn't take it to the next level. So that's my critique. In terms of the attempt, yeah, you have the attempt, everything was pretty safe. And yes, another critique is audio. Audio was bad. I couldn't hear much of this response, and of course content I've already told you. Okay, so it's just that technicality can be improved, but thanks for submitting this. You know, I wish it could have been better. Yeah, it could have been a lot better, but yeah, moving on. Alrighty then.